Good evening and welcome to Let's Drone Out. Jack's still being cut up in hospital. Oh no, he's just arrived in hospital.
Yeah, I know. This is so... I can't talk too loud. It'll piss everyone off. Right, so hang on. Let me...
Andy LC's been banned because he keeps talking about the weather. And there's been too much weather this week for him to not say anything.
So, like, here's my hospital bed. This is me.
Oh, God.
Pretty, like, I know.
What have we called this episode? We need to call it Jack
Live
from hospital or something.
I know. Right, so I've got to switch my camera off. Basically, Tony, I'm ever so sorry. You know how you were like, get 2 gig? And I was like, no, 1 will do.
Yeah.
I'm already on 80% of my data use.
Christ's sake.
And I haven't been... I went a little bit crazy when you first got it for me because, like, I was a bit deprived. And it's a little bit boring here.
Have I got to send you more money?
I don't know. I can't do that to you. But at some point, I might cut out.
Well, get rid of your face then.
I
no
know,
offense,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry. But the thing is, you guys still come up. So I still look at you. So that's like, you know, pulling the... Oh, God. I don't know. I can't...
Can't you just put yourself onto audio only?
Is that...
I don't know if you can do that on mobile.
Jack, can we let us know when there's a nurse coming round because I want to hear them injecting.
No, I'm oral only now. Thank God.
Are you not in? Have you not got a pause button anymore?
No, they took that off me a little while ago.
Yeah, I need to upload that video.
No, you can if you want show the. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get the chat up. How the hell do you get the chat? Where's the chat? Hang on.
Can you dual screen or dual window or whatever?
No, I don't know. It's on the pad.
I'll keep you updated with the people in the chat.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yo, how's it going, guys? Jack, you need to whoop for the hospital.
Green patches, seaweed, 0, white spy.
I can't believe I'm still in here. Sorry.
Enoch FBV, Davy Boy, Rob Britton. There we go. That's
normal, lads.
Yeah.
Oh man. So as you may tell, I do sound a bit more chippier, but that is because I'm on Oxycontins. So be prepared for God knows what I come out with.
Oh, what, worse than normal?
Yeah, they are so bad. Like, you think codeine's bad. Like, these are... They're quite fun.
I went to see Jack, everyone, and he had a pause button in it. I loved it. It was brilliant. He was basically hooked up.
You kept fucking overdosing me on morphine, you little... I could have you arrested for that, you little...
Jack wasn't on a morphine.
Driver. PDC, it's called.
Press this button and he just fucking... His eyes would roll back, excuse my French. But he used to chat and when I'm in hospital, I just press this green button and this thing would go... And then morphine would go into his arms and then he would shut up and his eyes would roll back. Oh, if only we had one of them on the...
It was like a remote prisoner execution device. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, except it wasn't a timer it was attached to, it was Tony. Do you know what I mean? So you can't actually blame anyone for pressing the button and killing them.
I loved it.
Oh, God, it was so bad.
Kept you quiet, didn't it?
Have you brought a tiny whoop into hospital yet, Jack?
No, you can't. You can't, because obviously people's privacy. You definitely can't do that.
No.
Well, just because you're not allowed doesn't mean you can't.
Yeah, true. I had to sign a form just to go down to level 6. I'd like to say thank you to Digby Dan, because not only has he lent me an iPad, which I'm viewing the comments on, he brought the dog. So I went down to level 6 and sat in the waiting room, and he brought the dog in. So I got to see Digby Dog.
That's cute.
I know. Fair play. Yeah, Tony's coming to see me tomorrow.
Yes, I am. Brothers can't come again.
I phoned him.
Nick's starting work apparently, so he's got to look after the little uns, so he can't come, I'm afraid. But I
Tony's
will be there.
Tony's the worst. What I can only describe is the worst person to come visit you, right? Because not only does he bring your ex girlfriend, he decides to take photos of your piss bag, your catheter, next to orange squash.
Oh my god.
No.
This is absolutely hilarious. His drink, which was on the side, his orange squash, is like exactly the same colour as his piss in a bag. It was hilarious.
Why are we talking about this? This is like the worst drone show ever.
It's Get Well Jack drone show. Honestly, it was brilliant. Can I post that picture in the LDO?
No, it's weird.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
It's exactly.
No, but you're posting a picture of a bag that was attached to my cock.
Yeah, but
like you're showing the internet my piss.
Yeah,
like,
but
what is wrong with you're
honestly,
so
like,
weird. You're
when
so
you have
weird.
a wee though, like you're supposed to take in, you know, a liquid, and then it comes out. Jacket was exactly the same colour. Like, I'm going to send that to a couple of people just to, you know.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. To make up for you not posting that, right? So basically, because you have a catheter up your cock and you piss, there's like little bits. There's little bits of air that then get pushed back into your wiener. So after you have it, like the next day, you struggle. You struggle. This is going to do everyone, right? You struggle to pee and it hurts, right? But then the day after, right, on the Tuesday, I went for a piss in the morning, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is a good piss. This is like how I used to piss. I felt like a pedigree racehorse, right? You know, it was good going, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And then what I can only describe that happened was that my cock farted, and I watched my little Jap's eye like, brr, brr, like that.
Oh, this is terrible.
And then I told Rich about it, and he like nearly fell out a ladder at work when I texted him. So then the next day, nothing really happened. But then the day after, the next day, I ran, I had a few pisses, fine. And then my second piss of the day, it happened again. And I was like, no way, it happened again. So then I started recording all my pisses. And then luckily, towards the end of the night, I managed to get, it was a bit of a weak one. It's more of a burble. It wasn't a proper fart. But I got it. So basically, Rich has got this video of my cock pissing and then farting.
Oh my god! I need to tap Rich up.
So yeah, the next time you see him, ask him because he wanted to see my knob anyway.
How can we make a podcast out of this?
How?
I think.
So welcome to Let's Drone Out.
I think you should call this episode "Cock Fart."
No.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to cheer you up because it's a shit show and no one's turned up.
You do sound better. Yeah, we've had
I'm really high on drugs.
That's good.
Andy RC's in the chat. Unfortunately, he's lost his voice and he can't come on. But
I can't believe
NJ is rocking out
at Wembley
tonight. He sent us pictures of that.
Do you know what I mean? How do you go from Wembley to Let's Drone Out?
Oh, it must be such a downfall for him. He must feel
suicidal after every
goes
show.
from such a high to such a low.
I know, like, poor guy.
I'm glad you sound better.
I'm still in. I can barely stand up straight, and I struggle to get out of bed. But apart from that, I do feel better.
Well, good.
Med for Life in the chat says this is too good anymore, and I'm going to have to go to the hospital.
Oh, thanks, guys. I know. I can't believe I told everyone, but like, I can't be president or anything because now, like, of all the people to have a picture of my dick.
What, Rick?
I don't know what I was thinking. You can tell I'm high on drugs. I was like 120 mil of.
I'm going to tap Rich up later.
Morphine. He's not allowed to send it to you. You can see it in person.
Oh, great!
But he's not allowed to send it to anyone. You can load up the photo of my scar if you want. It's pretty bad.
Can find your. Right, are we going to talk about anything to do with drones?
Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, we had a load of snow this week, and Tony was very upset because he didn't manage to get out and fly in it because it didn't make all its way down to him, as far as I can tell.
Of your bag.
What was that, Tony?
I keep freezing, don't I?
Yeah.
Right, look. This is exactly the same colour. I don't know if you're going to see this.
No, don't, Tony. I said no.
Look,
What is wrong with you?
same
Like, you're
colour.
never allowed to. I swear to God, if you come here tomorrow, I'm going to say, get this man away from me.
Isn't it the same colour though? Look,
I've got a security button, you know that.
a security button. That button just gets you high, you idiot.
Yeah, but still.
Oh,
Anyway, has anyone in the chat or anyone else managed to get any snow videos over this past week? Because I haven't seen any. All the videos I've seen from people seem to be from like a few weeks or days or months before the snow arrived, and it's all green grass and lovely blue skies. So I don't know if anyone does.
Schizo done one.
There we go.
They had snow at the same time as us. I had no snow. I don't know if you see me moan on my video.
Yeah, we've seen that.
I've forgotten what the outside world's like. I didn't even know Cheggers died.
Yeah,
He did.
Is anyone like read Drone Magazine? Because like this month's episode is literally like 90% written by Painter 360.
Is it? Oh, no.
Yeah, honest to God, like about 5 articles. And also you can have a chance to win a 180 Vortex as well. So hang on, let's fuck with Drone Magazine, right? Guys, get your email out. Hang on, let's find the article. All right. Maybe we can get sponsored by Drone. No, actually, they don't have any money because no one buys it, which
So there
is
you
true.
go. First of all, go out and buy Drone Magazine, and then they'll make some money, and then they can give some of us that money.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Well, mind you, I like
it's a
Gemma.
brilliant scheme.
I love Gemma because her last name's Cox, and I think that's funny. But I am really immature. But there's also an article about the bridge diving. If you're not going to kill yourself about reading about that one more time.
Oh, is there an article about that? What, the Tommy and the bridge diving?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Right, win a Vortex quad. Right. So, guys, pay attention. Right. We featured Immersion's excellent new video transmitter back in issue 20. What's it called? So, Immersion have released a new video transmitter that isn't the size of a large Lego brick. Is it called A Trump AV, B Tramp HV, C Hobo HD?
I reckon it's Trump.
Definitely Trump.
Trump.
Yeah,
Everything's
Trump.
Trump.
Yeah. So to enter, simply email dronemagcomp@email.com with the correct answer in the subject header, and then in the email, write your name, your address, and your contact phone number. Closing date the 4th of January 2018. So if any of you fuckers win in the chat because of Let's Drone Out, email us and say nice one, lads. And what's our email? Let's drone out at gmail.com. Is that right?
There you go. You got it.
Well done, Jack.
Wow, high on drugs. But yeah, pretty much. There's a bit about Zimbabwe and Cambodia and
Is that where we're flying this year?
there's cars and there's a Black Phantom.
Andy
And
RC has a flying video. Yes, Dale Kennedy. He does have a flying video in the snow. I forgot about that. Sorry, Andy. He did have a lovely video of snow stuff. Junior, there is no food. I've eaten it.
Oh man,
Scratching on my leg thinks I've got food still.
what else has been going on?
Trump has said everyone's got to register their drone again, so let's.
Oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake! Really?
It's rubbish.
Yeah. Well, what it is there's a big load of legislation that Trump kind of signed into being yesterday, I think, that was mainly all this kind of net neutrality. I think I didn't read too much into it, but I know it's kind
Yeah,
of.
what was the outcome of that? Is it neutral or are they all screwed?
It doesn't. It's talk to Dom about that. It's much more complex than.
He's moving over there, don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I hope he gets fucked in the arse because I don't want him to
Who's
leave.
moving where?
Dom's moved to America.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not having it.
Not immediately, but
For once, I agree with Tony.
at some point.
I liked Frank's response of Brexit's permanent, Trump's going to die at some point. That did tickle me. Although then that I was high on drugs as well.
But yeah.
Tony, do you want to tell everyone about your driver issues with your camera
Oh, don't.
and race flight? Because I thought that was quite a funny story.
Well, this is why I'm on this laptop and I've got a wider picture, but it keeps freezing because the
Field of
hard
view.
drive in here is about that big and 1960s hard drive.
Come on, tell everyone.
Look,
Come
I'm
on,
not
I embarrassed.
very good
You
at
showed me my
computers.
piss
Brad has
on
told
the
me
internet.
to.
I explicitly said, "Don't do that." Once again,
Brad has said I need to do zigzag or something. I don't know what the hell it is. I bought it.
Zadig.
Zadig. I don't know.
For fuck's sake.
See, I
It's
can't
honestly like they've shaved a chimp.
even. I actually have about 2 hours ago. Yes, and
And he's frozen.
look,
I think you're
This
going to
is-
have to tell the story, Jack. I don't think
This is the
Tony's gonna,
worst show in the world.
I don't think Tony's going to be able to speak for long enough to tell the story.
no, someone tell it for me. I'll just sit here and.
So basically,
Dave.
Tony follows blindly instructions from Bradders over the phone and then selects the driver in Zadig for his HD camera and then decides to replace it.
No. It kept coming down HD camera and it wouldn't find race flight. So when I clicked yes, it was on what it was supposed to be, but it swapped. And then
Yeah, because he forgets to take his hand off the mouse. It's like an old person. You're going to have to get reading glasses, Tony. Admit it. You can't see what you're doing. You don't
perfect
know what's
20/20
going
vision.
on. You listen to the weather every day and then complain about it.
I've got perfect 20/20 vision. I can see 40%.
Dale Kennedy in the chat says he's just got his Leader 120 from GearBest, and for some reason it drains his batteries in 30 seconds. I think that's called flying it, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, what KV's on there? Is it something ridiculous?
Give me a minute, I'll find out. Talk about something else in the meantime.
Tony's got a new plane. He made me order it. Talk about your plane, Tony.
I can't talk, it's not working.
Well, I heard
Is it
that.
working?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm on or not.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh my god.
Tell us about the goddamn plane. Look, the longer you complain, the more chance it's going to start messing up.
I got it, but I bought it, but I'm not allowed to open it because my mum's bought it for me for Christmas. I've got to open it for Christmas.
Well, what was it called again?
It's the Zold. Oh, I can't remember. It's Painless has just put it on his and Curry Kitten had it on. Curry Kitten's the reason I bought it.
Which goes to show you should become a Curry Kitten Patreon.
Oh, hello. He said he was going to start
Curry
saying
Kitten.
bonjour in a gay camp voice, but yeah, I haven't seen him do it on his video yet.
Yeah, he's saving it, don't worry. So you've got basically the better Talon with the sweatback wings. And you've got to keep the stabilizer in it because if you turn the stabilizer off in it, it spins round like a Bosch drill, apparently.
Yeah.
With the trigger taped down.
You know, the reason I bought it is because I wanted to launch a wing on my own and I can't launch my cockpit TV.
Why don't you get that stampy thing that you were on about where you load your plane in it and then you stamp on it?
Too
and
much
it flings
effort.
it.
That sounds like fun.
Too much effort.
How is that too much effort? You
sorry.
like those geeky gadgets. I thought that would have been really. If you bought one and I saw it was really fun and cool, I would get one.
Well,
Oh,
I just bought this
but buy that
instead.
then.
So
Buy
what,
that for
have
yourself.
you got the nano Talon or like full scale Talon?
No, it's not a Talon. It's better than a Talon.
What is it?
I don't know. Tony can't remember what it's called.
I can't. You ordered it. You have a look. It's on
No, I
Banggood.
can't
Right,
because
let's go
look,
to
I'm on an
Gary
iPhone.
Kitten's website quickly and find out what it's called because I can't freaking
Oh, the
remember.
ZOHD one.
Yeah, I can't.
Uh,
I can't tab out because I'm on a phone. It'll cut me off.
the Orbit or the Dart?
It'll
Dart.
be the
Is
The
it the Dart?
the Dart
No,
has the ones with the wings that point forward.
Yeah,
Orbit is
that
the
one.
wing.
It's a Dart. It's a Dart.
Dart.
Oh, that looks like it would be fun.
Yeah.
Someone put it in the chat
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a minute. Yeah,
or the
it
show
does,
notes.
or both.
It's,
So,
it looks small enough for me to sit down, put my goggles on, and lob it, and be able to fly on my own.
well, I spoke to Painless today because he phones up to make sure I'm not dead, which is really sweet, which is more than what Tony does. But I don't hurl abuse at Painless 360 like I do at Tony, so I can't really blame him. But he said apparently he gets half an hour out of it.
Out of the Dart.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that was his exact words.
Wow,
That's pretty cool.
that's impressive.
Yeah,
Have you been
and
seeing my Hobby King daily videos?
yeah, and it did make me laugh.
I'm doing another one tomorrow. I'm doing it all the way until they
Well,
stop.
no. Speaking of Hobby King, they've pissed me off a little bit because did anyone see they've redone the Texumo so it's more FPV friendly? About
That sounds
fucking
good.
time.
Well, that's a good
About
thing.
time. 2 centuries too fucking late.
Well,
Editing
better
this.
late than never.
And they look nice. They haven't got like stupid dragons or fish on them.
Davy Boy says that you have to do it every day till Christmas, Tony, please.
Okay, I've had quite a few people tell me that.
There you go. Tony Advent. Your
It's quite
Adamus says use Lion, not Lipo, and you'll get more time. I mean, yeah, by the looks of it, I can imagine that the swept forwards, the Dart, probably doesn't need a huge amount of voltage to keep that going a million miles an hour. So if you want it flying for a long time and you're just flying straight and doing long range, I guess the lithium ion battery is probably a good idea.
Can you imagine? That'll probably turn it up to an hour.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Do
You get
some-
bored. Your thumbs would start hurting and your bum would go asleep.
If it's got a stabilizer on it though, and you're doing long range stuff, that could be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see someone modify it for iNav. Maybe we could challenge Currykin or maybe Painless because he actually knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean,
No offense, Currykin.
I have made some custom battery bits for Greer to put some lithium ion custom packs into what's the one that I've got? Oh fuck.
Do you own a wing?
I said fuck.
Yeah.
I like it when he says fuck.
Jack, I own about 3 times as
I'm not
many
editing
fixed wings as I do quads.
Yeah, but a proper FPV wing.
Yeah, I own like 2 or 3 wings and then a bunch of fixed wing stuff, and yeah, I've got loads of things.
Oh.
The problem is they're big, they're clumsy. I need to drive them places. When I crash them, which is usually every flight, you need a load of work to get them back together again.
I
Yeah,
crash
especially
my
when-
fixed wing all the time, don't worry.
Yeah,
That's why I got the Dart because it's so small and it's got click together wings with magnets and stuff. And
yeah, exactly. I want the it's the same people, the ZOHD people. I want the Nano Talon because you can take the wings off,
Yeah.
Take the tail off.
The dart's better. The dart is better.
Better at
Hit the
what?
dart.
I want,
Everything.
but the dart looks like it's gonna fly like a bat out of hell, and it looks. I'm not sure I would be able to keep up with that.
Have a word with Painless. Maybe me and you can have a meeting.
Maybe.
I will text Painless. Remind me, and I will text him and be like, dart or talon, and I bet you he will say dart.
But the important thing for me is, can I pack it down small enough that I can take it on the tube and not be
Yes.
like murdered?
Yes.
Uh,
And the other thing is if you spend the £50 one, where at the moment it's on offer, all you've got to do is put FPV stuff in it, isn't it?
Gone. All gone.
All gone. It'll be back. See,
I
that's how
think
good it was. They sold out.
Dog thinks I've got pizza.
I think Tony's talking about curry with Junior rather than
Yeah,
Oh.
the.
I am.
What
He
is
thinks
with
I've got
that dog?
He wants. But he's not having it.
Oh no, I've gone onto the wrong. No. God damn it, I've lost the chat. I'm sorry.
Davy Boy asks, "What's the best battery to get for his X9D? He's sick of the stock battery."
For his what?
His Tyrannus.
What's the best battery to my XT9?
It's
Yeah,
I
need
loads
one.
loads of people say get the LIFE one from Hobby King because it won't explode
Ooh.
or die. But
Yeah,
I
that would
prefer
be nice.
I prefer the transmitter pack 1C with the capacitor on it. That's the LiPo one, and I find it lasts longer, and I prefer it, and just make sure it don't blow up. And it's got a 1C discharge rate. It's the transmitter pack, and it's a related item to the 9X, the Tenergy 9X transmitter. Is that right? And it fits.
Ah.
So if you can't find it, email me Brighton Till I Fly, and I will send you a link, and you can pick between the two of them. Or
Thanks, Richard Harwood.
Or Frank can annoy me about that later
Unlikely.
on Facebook, and I can add it to the show notes. Or send the links to poor ill Frank, and in between being sick, then put them on the show notes. What's the deal with the capacitor, Jack? It's stops backfeeding, I think. Like, discharging
Cleans up
itself.
noise and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I saw
next week is Christmas episode. I just wanted to remind people.
I know. I got to email everyone.
I've talked to Chad. I think we've got Chad Norak on Winterstell coming on.
Yeah, we've done David.
Yeah, David Vinderstal is booked for next week.
We need Carlos, Chad Kappa.
We should just email everyone that's been on the show this year.
I would say Schizo, and I would say Steel, but God knows how everyone's going to get on with each other.
Yeah, probably be a fight. But everyone has to wear a Christmas hat.
I think the last 15 minutes we should just post the link in the chat and just get everyone that's listening on as well.
Yeah,
just
true.
Create complete and utter mayhem.
Yeah, we can have guests on.
Last 10 minutes.
I want Steve Gadlin on because he paid for literally half the show to be on this year. And also we need Kermit on as well. I promised he could come on for 10 minutes.
Yes, definitely.
Because he's like, I never
fan.
use the word fan for anyone who listens to this tribe. I always call them listeners because you can't be fans of us dickheads. But he seems to treat us like pop stars. Shit pop stars. I mean, like NSYNC level. But nevertheless, I find it very flattening, and it definitely helps me not put a shotgun in my mouth.
That and not having a shotgun.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I have got a shotgun I can lend you at any time.
Did you just honestly say that out loud on YouTube on air? Accountable. Do you really have a firearm?
I can get one in about a half hour.
Okay.
Anyway, I saw in the
I
chat
worry about him.
Rob Britton said he's where is it?
Boy,
He's got the Hobby King the Hobby King Walrus, a massive glider. That's about 70 quid on Hobby King. It's plug and fly, so you just get a receiver and stick it in, and you're there. And it does look like fun. I've always wanted a glider, but I never had anywhere that's suitable for gliding. Really.
Yeah. Sorry, just to answer the chat, Dovey boy. Schizo and Steel do not have beef. It's Steel having beef with everyone else because obviously Chad and Schizo are still in Rotor Riot and Steel has left. That's why.
Med for Life said he's a fan of us. Thanks, Med for Life.
Don't call yourself fans, honestly.
Listeners.
Yeah, listeners, man. Come on, you guys, like, we're silly twats. We're no one special.
No.
Especially, I can't believe you showed my piss on the fucking show. Like, what is wrong with you?
Look, Jack.
Oh, Jesus
It
Christ.
cheers everyone up.
Just, yeah, I thought the cock farting would have done it.
No, but that piss is just like, if you want...
I know what you mean. It looked like I've been tangoed. I get it. It looked like I was pissing tango. But I just come out of surgery.
Andy RC's a fan. Whoop, whoop.
Andy RC's got a fan. I can't believe little Johnny's a fan of Andy RC. That's adorable.
Isn't it?
I know, like those two are like little friends.
Oh, friends.
I know, I feel so beneath Andy RC. I felt like equal with him, and now I just feel like a piece of shit. Because, like, he does fly really well, Johnny. Like, no one who flies really well likes me, my flying. You know.
It's a bit erratic, isn't it? Like your behaviour sometimes.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I would cry if Schizo was like, hey, man, that's really good. And I'd probably masturbate.
I'm not reading out what Andy RC's just put in the chat.
Oh, man, I wish you could talk.
Anyway, the Hobby King Walrus reminded me of something I saw recently.
Has he got teeth?
From
because you can't have a plane called the Walrus without teeth.
Well, it's because it's got
Does it go full walrus?
It's got a folding prop, so it looks like it's got those kind of walrusy.
No, yes. Oh, wicked. Like oh man, it goes full walrus.
But the flight test, in one of the flight test videos sometime recently, I think it was...
God, are you still watching those?
Occasionally.
I take my hat off to you, mate.
What
I don't know how you're doing it.
Test, man.
Mate, it's that... Who's the... Oh, man. Sorry, come on, let's let Frank talk. Frank, keep talking, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Frank.
Anyway, at some point recently, in one of their videos, I think it was one of the videos from Flight Fest that they released recently. I think it was one with the you see that guys from Horizon Hobby built some huge German bombers scale things in like 30 days, but they were talking about I think it was them that was talking about this. What's going on?
I can't comment.
Is that
okay? Fair enough.
Is that someone next to you, Jack?
Yes.
He's been telling us all that he's had surgery. Actually, no, he's just in a funny phone.
I must admit, sleeping's quite difficult in this place.
I can imagine. Anyway, I was trying to say, I think they were talking about some plans they've got for making some really cheap DLGs. By the sounds of it,
Do you want me to mute my
No.
mic?
It's fine. It just adds to the atmosphere.
I can't believe I'm doing this from hospital. You guys are so desperate. This is how dedicated I am.
I love it.
I know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think I'd really love a cheap DLG.
I do. I've always wanted one, but they're so like. I look at them and they're so delicate, and
Yeah.
I love how we've already got a thumbs down on this video.
Oh, I'm pissing myself just hearing someone fucking dying in the background. Oh,
Yeah, I know. Bless them.
bloody hell.
I've got some traumatic stories for you guys, man, but I can't put on the
Dying in
internet.
the hospital.
You're.
Oh dear.
I just like to point out that Tony's going to burn it forever.
I don't. I feel bad, but I just comedic value. It's fucking
You wouldn't
only
be
on
laughing
LDO.
if that was an animal. I just like to
No,
point that
I'll be
out.
down there sorting the people out.
Oh,
Oh god, fucking well funny. Oh, I do apologise. Sorry for the person who may be in pain. It just sounded funny, and it's just the whole atmosphere of you doing it from hospital and someone in the background as well.
They probably all hate me because, like, I get carried away with the show and I talk really loud anyway. So they're probably just like, oh god.
Someone said he might be having having a bed wash. He might be going around his googlies. He might actually be that might be an enjoyable sound.
No, I know exactly what's going on. It's definitely not.
Oh,
I definitely.
oh bloody hell.
Yeah.
Mikey Dread said he's trying to build a quad, but he can't stop laughing.
Oh god,
I'm sorry.
Mikey.
We'll be back to normal, whatever normal is next week. I
Yeah, I
promise.
know. This podcast, I asked you.
I've got to mute myself and blow my nose and stuff.
Because, like, the thing is, as well, Mikey, please shut up because it hurts when I laugh. If you noticed, I haven't laughed. It really hurts. I remember being in the toilet and that first incident of the CF, shall we call it, because the nurses are close by, and I was in shock. And every time I laughed, I thought I was going to faint. So I was shoving the t-shirt into my mouth and biting down really hard on it. And then I realised if I did that, I couldn't breathe. So then I was going to pass out. So yeah, I just.
What are you building, Mikey? He's fixing all his broken quads. I know he had a bad crash the other day into a barbed wire post.
Oh god, I did that
Quite a lot of
and
stuff.
ripped the 3D printed door off my GoPro cover that Dan printed. It sheared it, cut it off clean.
Wow.
That's how hard I hit. But yeah,
Richard Harwood in the chat earlier, when there was talk about the fans in the chat. He said he's a fan. Where's the fan memorabilia? If you want some merchandise, you can go to the Facebook page fb.com/Let's Drone Out, and you can find the store where we're selling badges and stickers and T-shirts and hoodies and all sorts of things.
yeah.
And none of these have been finished being made because no one's bought any, so we haven't finished it.
Yeah, so if you buy them, we will actually make them.
Yeah.
Go to Facebook, you little.
Yeah. Everything is prepared. We just need to know that someone actually wants one.
Yeah.
And we'll actually get it done.
Look, we know people are going to want. Andy RC wants to wear an LDO hoodie. I want one.
I believe they're £35 each
Or
so far, but we need 10 people to buy them.
or 50.
I
I'll
believe.
take one.
Yeah, £35. If they're more because of delivery, we will let you know.
Green
Otherwise,
Patches wants someone.
I think,
He wants
but
one.
the printer after the new year will make up the new screen so the logo's right. and then we can print some. We can print T-shirts and hoodies. So if you guys order them all, then they'll be ready for next year. And then when the weather starts getting better, you'll be out and about in LDO stuff. And the badges are nice because they're magnetic. Tony
They are
came and visited me with a LDO badge on, and he's put it round the wrong way.
Oh, it just goes round the wrong way. It moves around, Jack. I'm sorry
Oh.
about that.
Yeah, otherwise, if you don't do Facebook, then just drop us an email at letsdroneout@gmail.com and let us know whether you want a small badge, a big badge, a page of stickers, a t-shirt, or a hoodie,
Yeah.
and let us know what size.
Yeah. Even Green Patches said he wants one, and he'll even pay for shipping to Canada. So people will
Yeah.
buy them. So are the ones with the mistaken print on? Are they going to be worth more in the long run?
Well, no, it's just for us, those ones. And it
I've
just
got
shows
one.
that we're idiots, really. But he said he'd redo all of them.
Yeah,
So
but
you,
I think they'd be worth more, and it'd be better.
I thought Frank coloured his in, and then I realised that he made his own shirt.
Yeah, I made that shirt like it must have been a good year or two ago.
You're way more dedicated to the cause than you should be. Well, actually, you do run the show, but
Somehow, like, I was just like, do you need some emails written? I can do that.
I believe Green Patches shipping to Canada takes 2 weeks, and it's about. It was back in the day about tenner, so I think it's probably about £15 now, which makes it probably about 20 Canadian Kanaki stands. So yeah, pesos. Yeah, so I
Happy
think
Boy said he's seen Chad wearing his LDO t-shirt on a few
on
of
the
his live.
stream,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, bless him. Yeah,
Well,
he's got a
it's very
shirt
in
that.
the spirit of Let's Drone Out, isn't it? It's hours of Chad moaning about stuff. So yeah,
I like
that
that really. It makes me feel like my life's not as shit being friends with Tony.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no worries, man.
uh,
You're
You're
good to
actually
come down tomorrow.
sometimes quite tolerable, especially.
Yeah, and I'm bringing you chocolate bloody soya drinks tomorrow. I'm
Oh, and
actually
this.
going
Oh, bless
to
you.
get you some and then come all the way to Brighton, park my car, pay for parking as well, and then come and see your
Get me
art.
some discos. They
Some
haven't
what?
got milk in. Discos. Do you remember discos? Salt and vinegar discos?
If they
They're
haven't got milk or
crisps.
cheese, I'll buy them.
Yeah. He won't buy me Monster Munch because they got milk in.
Damn right.
Why? It's a
Because
tiny bit of milk. I didn't look.
I
I
don't
didn't ask
care,
them
even
to
if it's
rape
a
the cow
tiny
and
little
put
nipple
milk
bit.
in
It's
it.
not
Fuck's
happening.
sake! Can't even buy me a pack of Monster. One packet.
No,
Look, you showed my piss
it's
on the
cruelty in a
internet.
packet.
Oh my god,
I
your
will
cruelty
keep
to
showing
me
it.
because all I want is Monster Munch. They won't
Tough.
even let me go downstairs and go to the vending machine.
I won't buy anything that's had anything
Oh
attached to it bad.
my god, it's like hanging out with the ultimate hippie. Honestly, I do feel like I'm on the young ones on this podcast sometimes. Do you remember the young ones? It's great.
don't worry about me. I've just done something terribly wrong, but
What's
it'll
wrong?
be fine. No, I just clicked the wrong button. Don't
Anyone?
worry about it.
What's
Anyone
beeping,
actually?
Jack? Are you dying?
No, that's an ECG machine because someone's got a
Okay.
bad heart.
Oh my god, I was just going to rush down there and reset it for you.
Um, has anyone seen any of the footage of like the Eosheen split basically? Because
What?
everyone talks about it, but doesn't actually say whether it's any good. The Eosheen stack or whatever it's called.
What are you talking about?
Or Eosheen have made like a run cam split.
Have they? I haven't heard
Yeah, I
about
think
that.
so. Yeah, it didn't
I've
people?
seen the split. I've seen the split one and split two in a couple of quads, and I'm actually thinking about getting one.
Yeah, but the split two shitter apparently.
Well, I just saw who's that? Who's the French girl in Australia? My brain's just gone.
No
She's
idea.
flying in a bando.
Ah,
on one
see,
of her
Andy
uploads.
RC's got one. I'm not insane. Andy RC, what's it called?
No response.
Why isn't Andy RC a
Get on, you
mod?
girl. Thank
I,
you. Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you,
how a host
Andy.
of the show isn't a mod, so he can't post the link for Drone Racer 101 channel.
Well, I'm sure I
Can
can fix
someone?
that. Give me a minute.
Fuck's sake!
Anyway,
We
on
mod
you girl.
everyone else.
She has got a split 2 in a tiny little French quad, and it looks fantastic. The footage,
Yeah.
and she had a split 1 as well, and that looked good. So I think you just got to do it properly. Some of them had jello. I think if you had them in a 5-inch quad, they had jello and stuff. Little 3-inch quads, they were working pretty well.
All right, I've got a challenge for everyone. Right now, you go on to Hobby King and you have a look at the original TBS Crossfire unit, and you can get that for £150. Right? Why can't you get that for roughly a little bit more of that price anywhere else?
Hi, Scotty.
Why are they all 200 quid?
I don't know
Why
what
isn't
you're
it
talking about.
150, 160, 175? I would grumble at,
Wait,
but
I'm
yeah.
I'm lost.
I'm lost as well. I don't even know what he's talking about. How many drugs are you taking today?
What? How are you lost? TBS Crossfire, long range, goes in the back. There's two versions. Tony owns the one that's not
Micro.
the original, which is called the Micro, and I'm talking about the original one. On
The
Hobby
original one,
King,
what does 2,000 watts?
yeah, on Hobby King, they're £150, and if you go anywhere else, you can't get it for anywhere near that. Why?
Don't know.
I know it's Hobby King, but still.
I've just been playing with mine today. I've had problems in my quad for weeks, and I've just found out it's one of my RXs on my micro PBS.
What was it?
Well, it turns out I think it was my RX from TBS. That or the antenna.
Ah, well,
Don't
maybe you
know.
need the new diamond antenna.
RX, not T.
Diamond.
Ah.
That's on the
Do you
TX.
remember? Do you remember that was all the rage in cars? The diamond antenna.
No.
Do
No.
you not, man? That is
Jack,
that.
you're showing your age
That is a proper 80. You're older than me. Shut the fuck
with
up.
your Austin Princess and your coat hanger stuck in it.
Yeah, you could date my mum. You're so old.
Oh, piss off.
It's true. I think
Yeah,
you'd make her very happy,
I probably would.
and then she'd kill you.
Yeah.
Yes, I am streaming from the hospital.
Oh my god. Oh, that sounds bad now. I don't feel. It's not funny anymore.
If you knew what it was for, you'd definitely not find it funny at all.
No, I don't. It was funny earlier only because it was just like LDO is just so funny. We're so like we're just so what's the word? Yeah, crap.
Hang on, I'm just typing. You talk.
I've got nothing to say, man.
What else is going on? A Rich bought a lizard.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
apparently it's quite good. Yeah,
yeah, so
Banton's flown his for. He hasn't flown 5-inch since he's bought his lizard for ages, but I don't know. I'm going racing Saturday. I've got some new batteries to try, which I'm looking forward to trying out. The new 100C Overlander batteries as a 1600 and 1300 I'm trying.
I haven't spelt that right, but there you go, lads.
Uni, it huts him every time piss comes out. Oh, God.
Oh no, that should be. Hang on, that's auto correct.
Well, I think we can get that,
Sorry,
what
it should
happens.
be that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So yeah, sympathy.
Sherman G's in the chat. What's up? Scotty's just joined the chat. You
Yeah.
haven't missed anything, Scotty. It's like
We've only got
Next week, everyone's got to wear their Christmas hats.
Yeah.
And at the end, you guys were inviting you all to come on the show. How many people can you get on Google Hangouts?
Let's
Well, no,
find
you
out.
have one at a time.
Okay.
No, it's a terrible idea.
Hmm.
Everyone on at once.
Will it work though, or will it
Let's
just
break
crash?
the system.
We could break it. I bet no one will want to come on.
I don't know. Yeah, I just. Who else did we enjoy? MGFPV. She's got to come on.
Yeah, we
You
can
know.
probably get her on. I'll ask her tonight in a minute. See if she wants to come on for the Christmas episode.
I found a really good setup combo for the split. It has zero noise, and the pick, once I can talk again, it will be up, but no vids for a few days.
Oh,
There you
get
go,
well,
keep
Andy
in-
RC.
Yeah, keep an eye on Andy RC's channel if you've got a split then.
It's good to know someone's made it work. Yeah, I really want an
Yeah,
original
I've seen a couple
crossfire.
of people to make it work.
So
It looks good.
Mikey Dread has asked us to explain how they should prepare their computers for everyone to come on the stream next week.
Download the Google Play plugin.
Don't worry about any plugins. Ignore Jack. That's a terrible plan.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore.
Do you not?
No, just
I will shut my face.
yeah. Have pretty much any browser seems to work, but there are a few issues with a couple of them. So if you're not all up on it, just get Chrome. Chrome works. It's perfectly
Well,
fine.
we've all got Chrome, haven't we? Because how else would we do Betaflight, Kiss, or Race Shite?
Well, there you go. You've got Chrome, so use that. We'll put out a link. You'll click on the link. Make sure that you've got some headphones on, and make sure you've
And a
got
microphone.
and a microphone.
And a drink.
Microphone can be on your laptop, built in. That's fine, but just don't use the speakers on your laptop or your computer because that'll go horribly wrong. You'll get
Feedback.
echoes, and everyone will hate you. So make sure you've got some earphones or some headphones of some description. We'll put out a link. You'll click on the link. It'll ask you, hold on, do you really want to go live? And all sorts of questions like that. Just say yes. It'll be fine. You might have to, depending on where you are in the country, if you're right next to a communications, what's it called?
Node.
Not the word I was going for, but that'll do. All I can think of is relay, and I'm sure that's not what they're called.
Ping. I don't know.
Like the telephone relay thing.
Yeah.
If you're near one of them,
Jane?
yeah, maybe telephone exchange, possibly. Anyway, if you're near the big box with all the telephony communications things in it, then you'll be fine. If you're in a big city, you'll be fine. Otherwise, probably your internet will be terrible if you're in the UK. And you'll need to go up to the top and click on the quality and drag the quality down.
To nothing.
Pretty much.
That's why
But other than that,
things.
it should be fairly straightforward.
I think me and you.
Tony manages it. So
if I ever get out of here, I think me and you need to go through the A, the chat settings, and B, the streaming settings.
The streaming settings. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll worry about that some other time. Yeah.
The earth is flat, lads. Thank you.
Has anyone asked for anything drone related for Christmas? Is anyone giving anything to anyone drone related?
I had to order my mum's birthday present because I was, and I can't even send her card. It is the worst. So I've done no Christmas shopping or ordering. I'm completely screwed.
I ordered myself another.
Tony only buys presents for himself.
I bought myself another. Well, me and my mate who helped me design my other frames have made a light lightweight frame, so I'm getting that for Christmas hopefully, and I'm getting Jack and Dan some presents.
What about Frank?
I don't see Frank very
No,
often. I will get him some.
That is so harsh. I can't
just
believe you haven't
online
bought
friends. It's fine.
Frank's
Oh,
Frank's
online
one.
friend. No, we're
Frank's
Summer's Pond friends.
Yeah, and that's too far away from Christmas.
You were my summer's friend's pond.
Yeah, but you live near me, Jack. You're 25 minutes away. Frank is a lot longer in a lot trafficker area than you.
Frank is lovingly driving us
I
to
know.
the thing. You better get him. If he don't get
Okay,
you a present,
present
Frank,
then.
me and you are going to ostracise Tony for next year. He's
Right,
going to,
I'm putting him
by
on my
the
list.
end
Shut up now.
Yeah,
this
if anyone
time,
wants to see what these two are
ungrateful.
like offline, then it's exactly the same as this. But if you want to see it with your own two eyes, come along to the Drone Crusaders event in April. Yeah, up at the castle that I've Gwyrich. I don't know how you pronounce it. It hasn't got enough vowels in it because it's Welsh.
Hello, you cup.
Yeah, castle up in North Wales, Drone Crusaders. I've paid for me and Jack to go racing.
Wow, are you and Jack racing?
Yeah, well, I've
Andy
paid for it to
Rossini
happen,
coming
so it
We
better
can't
happen.
race at the same time because he has to tell me which way to go.
Yeah, we need as many volunteers as possible to remind Jack of which way the track goes.
I'm literally James May.
So yeah, that
Your
could be
power,
entertaining.
Bobby Clarkson.
You believe it or not, you are.
Yeah, but I
Everyone
hate
that's
him the
listening, right?
worst.
We've got 35 people listening. Can you guys please tab out and go to the iTunes thing for Let's Drone Out and rate the show? And
Yes, do that.
give, because we are currently uploading and I'm gonna be working on episodes during my recovery whilst I'm stuck at home, and we will be all caught up before Christmas. So
Ooh, that's a bold claim.
when you're bored after, honestly, I'm going to make, because Tony almost basically said to you he's not getting you a present because he's not good enough friends with you, even though he's been on a podcast with you for the last 2 years, and you're dragging his sorry ass to different events. I'm really disappointed in you, Tony. Yeah, yeah, we want people to find out, and we need people to rate so go on the iTunes, go to Let's Drone Out, be honest, be like, they don't teach us anything about drones, and they argue and talk about their cocks and stuff.
I mean, this one will be edited. Don't worry.
Someone's kicking off.
All right. Well, I think that's probably it from us this week.
Is Tony talking?
I'm
Is
just of me.
That's.
How does that work?
I think he's actually angry.
How does two of me work? All I heard, there's 35 people in the chat, and then it went blank.
That was probably for the best.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this back. What time is it? Nearly at the end. Right, what did you say about me, baskets?
Nothing. I was just disappointed at you for not classing Frank as a really good friend.
God. Anyway,
I didn't say that. When did I ever say that?
It was in your actions, or lack of.
What? Because I didn't get him a Christmas present. Has he got me one?
no.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
we're not going to see each other at Christmas.
Let's just call it quits then.
Yeah.
See, me and
Great. So you two are dealing without me. You're leaving me
Frank
out.
just know where we're coming from.
Yeah.
We're friends. We don't buy each other crisps. We don't buy each other Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Look, get him a jar of Nutella.
That makes no sense to him.
Oh no, he can't. It's got milk in it.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, struggling through on another hour of Let's Drone Out this week.
Sorry, everything was fucked. Basically, everyone's ill, dying, and
Yeah.
or in
No, well,
Glastonbury.
NJ's playing at Wembley. You know, what
You
would you
can't
rather
blame him
do?
for
Come
that.
on here or go play at Wembley? I know what I'd do.
I know,
Yeah.
What he
like,
did.
But we do have some interesting guests lined up over the next couple of months.
basically we've been putting effort into the Christmas show instead of this show.
But we've
Yeah.
got more shows lined up after that. We've
Yeah.
we've got Carl.
Thank you, Erwin.
We've got the oh god, the guy from the CAA is going to be coming on.
I can't wait for that.
You're not going to be on here.
Oh
You're
god,
going to be
no!
banned.
Jay started doing
Muted.
stuff like that. Oh, you can't talk during race night.
No, but you're not though.
Really, I can have a conversation.
No, you'll call them.
You have to be polite, Jack.
I am.
Um,
Look, they're not. They're not fucking.
All right, don't say
Ofcom.
anything. Anyway, they're
I
lovely
hate
people.
Ofcom
They'll be
more.
fine. We've also got we've had someone approach us wanting to come on the show. So
Are they mentally unstable?
They said we're the best drone show ever.
yeah, they did. They're lovely.
Ask
I'm
them for
looking
their
forward to speaking
address,
to them.
and if it's not an asylum, I don't believe it.
It was a get.
It's a photojournalist who is going to document some well. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to it when we get there. It's
Sounds
interesting.
dodgy. It sounds like we're being set up, boys. This
Anyway.
this is a turning point. See, when the podcast is small and shit, right? Everyone feels like it's their own special little podcast. It's intimate. We're basically the cool band before we get mainstream. And as soon as you start doing that, boys, people are going to start being like, "Oh my god, they said something about Hitler," and we're going to have freedom fighters in the chat.
Oh my god!
Basically, it's
We
going to
could
turn
never
into an
go
army of
we're
MF
idiots.
booms who say like Jack's so offensive. He laughs about people getting murdered, and I'm like, no,
Bad.
I'm angry at the way mental health is dealt with.
Someone said, "What's that scraping?" And someone said, "Richard Harwood said it's a bedpan."
Sorry, I'm eating a yogurt. I'm really hungry.
Anyway,
Oh, mate.
thank you all for joining us and keeping with us through this hour.
Sorry,
We've made
I
it through.
can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry for eating a
this-
yogurt.
We're just this determined to have a show every week. We haven't broken the chain yet. We're gonna.
Can I just want to say something really quickly, Laura Bell, if you're listening, my thoughts are with you and your family.
Oh, why? Is she
I'll talk
alright?
to you later, Jack.
Yeah, no
Right.
worries. By the way, it was an Alpo soya yogurt.
Good for you. Good for the animals. Well
And
done.
on that note, I'm gonna hit the stop broadcast button.
Oh my god, I
See you
spilled
next
some on the
everyone
bed. It
for
looks
the
like I
Christmas
pooed
show.
myself.